Hello, viewers. This is Saikat, CEO and MD for the Livers Club and Strategic Director for My Startup Yatra. I am here with you once again with Connect with Saikat. Today we will discuss about the startup scalings, and some of the discussion will be how do you overcome challenges and reduce risk throughout the startup journey. How do you help startup get closer to success without slowing down, and how you know which stage you are in and what is the next step. So these questions can all be resolved by using a roadmap with steps, stages, and milestones that will help you and understand whether you are at the time without losing focus. So, not delaying, we may, first step forward with the idea has to be validated. The first step where the idea should be validated, and then comes finding the product or market fit, the PMF, what we say, where it decides if a product fit for a market or not. And finally, it needs to be tested if the product could have a profitable, scalable, and distribution. Next, if we can say, you know, in few decades, in last few decades, the type of financing that a startup looks for in each stage has changed. This change has been acute, especially in the software digital product industry. These days, launching a software product or like software structures, starting up with them has much less capital in early stage than ever before. Whenever during the stage of explosion growth, the need of capital is increasing, which is the reason for larger round during the stage. You know, the first startups stage is the idea or ideation of a simple product with the minimum features needed to satisfy a medium form users or client. This product, also known as the minimum viable product, the MVP. The second stage, or if you can say the next over quickly, the MPV, I recommend checking out the tools, words of advice, and safe or tested, followed by which can last several years. During the stage, an MVP is developed until it is turned into a scalable product that satisfies the need of its user or client. In other words, an MVP is developed until it finds, you know, the product market fit, means being in a good market with a product that can satisfy that market. Mark Andreessen has said. There's a lot of literature on product market fit, but not a lot of qualifies and explains precisely that metrics are needed in order to achieve a solid MPV. During the stage, I may recommend, because reading is a part of entrepreneurs, and if you don't read, I don't think so you will get many much solutions of a problem. So I recommend reading articles by Christopher Jans with the SAS and Andrew Ken, the B2C. You of course you can also see the Horowitz article, which is recently been published. So, ideally, while you are trying to achieve the PMF, and if the product has recurrent customers, the company can generate revenues, which will help defines its business model. This step is vital in order to reduce risk, especially if the product is creating a new industry category. The more information you gather uh, regarding the potential success of the business, the model of a startup, less risk you run, and the higher its economic valuation. Finally, the stage. Don't worry if the development of your product requires processes that are not yet scalable, but yes, you will grow faster. The third stage, when the early stage for PMF or scale ups. In this new stage, the main challenges is demonstrating that the product can actually be distributed in the scalably and profitable way. Scale. What do you need or what you want to know about scale up? Scale up is the product market fit plus a distribution model that is scalable and profitable. Simple as that. It's not a rocket science. Once it has been proven that the product can be distributed in the large scale, the CEO's main objective is to prepare. The most important part. If the CEO is not prepared, I don't think so the product will be a viable product for that startup. Secondly, the main part, optimize the business model in order to multiply the volume of this stage in the least amount of time, because time is money and money is time. Basically, you should try to grow while being efficient in the way you use capital in the following grounds. I think this is why unit economics or the business model in this stage becomes relevant. I think we have quite a good discussion in startups. Those are some part, and those are some valuable knowledge that I want to share with you. And I'm actually feeling so overwhelmed with the audience and the comments I get, and actually I'm also getting from day to day. I think my insights are getting worked out, so I'm happy for that. Until next time. See you then, and please stay